Hey everyone. 14 billion pounds. That's a large amount. That is the amount of pounds of pollution and trash that we are putting into the oceans every year. Every year. 14 billion pounds. Can you imagine having to be surrounded or having to live in 14 billion pounds of trash? I couldn't imagine. That's terrible. So how can we fix it? Because not only does polluting our oceans affect wildlife in the ocean, sea turtles, sharks, whales, fish, seagulls, it affects plants in the ocean, which are not only a food source for animals, but for us. And it also oxygenates the water for sea life to live, like it helps the ocean thrive. That's part of the ocean, the ecosystem. Like when you damage that, you're damaging so much more than what you realize. You always, hear about sea turtles with straws in their noses, sea turtles are the main thing. It's so sad. Like, have you ever seen when you buy a 6-pack of Coke and you got the little plastic ring thing that goes around them? I don't know how, but somehow it always ends up in the ocean, and you see all these pictures of these turtles with them wrapped around their necks and their heads are deformed from it and stuff. It's so sad. Or around their shells will be shaped like this because they got plastic wrapped around them. It's terrible. All sea animals not only just get that stuff stuck around them, but they can suffocate, they can drown, they ingest it and it kills them. It's a terrible thing. And then if you think about it, it's affecting us because it affects the things we consume from the ocean. Our food and our water sources come from the ocean. If you were to go to a restaurant and eat some fish, who knows what that fish was contaminated with because of what's going on in our ocean. Oil spills. There's so much oil in the ocean right now. It's insane. And not only is that affecting the animals, but it's affecting us too because we're consuming those animals. We're consuming kelp. It's affecting the kelp that we consume, it's a terrible, terrible thing. And there are a few ways that we can help. One way that we can help in particular is being aware of a project that I came across that I did some research on, and it's called the Sea Bin, also known as the ocean's trash can. I thought that was pretty cool. The Sea Bin is a floating device, and it was created by Andrew Turton and Pete Kuglinski. And what it does is it is set up in a calm water environment, usually around like marinas and yacht clubs and ports, areas where there are lots of people, and where trash is going to be thrown into the ocean, obviously. I mean, you're all hanging out on a yacht club. How easy is it to just throw something off the yacht and you don't even care about it? Well, you have these little Sea Bin floating devices now that collect debris, that collect oil. They collect about 1.5 kilograms of floating debris per day. And I think that's a pretty great thing, and it's not expensive. If you want to be able to help or contribip, it's $1. You can go to their website. It's www.seabinproject.com. It has all the information. There's clothes that you can buy that helps donate. I believe it's like 5% of the funds from people buying clothes, and it goes to that. It goes to helping our oceans and the pollution, and I just think it's a great thing, and I think that it's something we should all definitely look into and contribute to, because not only is it affecting sea life, it's affecting us. It's one of the reasons that the world is the way it is today, and I just really hope that this speech has giving you the information to want to contribute. And I just, yes, I just hope that this really makes people think about what we're doing to ourselves, if anything. Thank you.